am welcome. I figured I'd just hop on real quick tonight. I'm not going to be on for long, but I figured I would hop on and see how everybody's doing. Let's see here. Hello, how are you? Hi, how are you? uh, yeah. Um, Truth, we can figure that out. I mean, we can look into it. On reality, it's really up to him. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I'm doing pretty good. I figured I'd hop on, you know, real quick for a little bit, um, and see how everybody's doing this evening. I don't have a lot of time this evening, but Any good message is a good message, right? That's how I feel. So, I'd like to see how he feels about you, or that person feels about you. Let's see what we can get here for you this evening. Healing guiding messages, spirit guides, love healing guiding messages, love healing guiding messages, love healing guiding messages. How does this Cancer feel? Absolutely. Let me do this real quick first. Thank you, and for liking and subscribing and joining me this evening. So I feel like this connection with this person has kind of moved really fast. And so I don't know for you if that's necessarily a negative or a positive thing. I'm kind of getting the sense of like either you or this person, like either your emotions towards this person have kind of just moved really, really fast. Um, I get a feeling of like maybe it's time to kind of like pull back and slow down maybe a little bit and kind of just like redirecting, like taking one step at a time, like taking one day at a time and kind of slowing things down a little bit with this person. I don't know exactly what that entails, what kind of connection you have with this person, but it feels like it's just really the relationship you have with this person is just kind of like really things are moving way too fast. Whether that be feelings being involved or just the connection with this person in general. Um, I'm also getting kind of a sense of like family feeling here, kind of like a secure feeling of family. So I don't know if this person that you're connected with, if they, if they see you as family, kind of feeling like maybe not a girlfriend or like connection, but more as like a brother sister connection. Like it's feeling like that this connection is more like one person is having really, really deep, extreme feelings, but the other person is more seeing it as your family to me. So I don't know if you're currently with this person or not. Um, Hi, thank you for joining me. Um, I don't know what your relationship with this person is right now. Um, but I don't see anything necessarily negative. I just feel like maybe emotions need to be slowed down a little bit. And I do see this, one connection or the other is feeling more of like, feeling like their family, like there's a comforting feeling there, if that makes sense. They enjoy spending time together, with you, or the other way around. Um, it's like a homing feeling, but it's not necessarily like, I mean, I'm not getting the sense that it's necessarily kind of like forever feeling, if that makes sense. It's more, well, not forever feeling. I mean, more of like a love thing. I feel like it's more of um family feeling to me. Like that's what I'm getting. If that makes sense to you. I mean, I don't know if that resonates to anything for you or not. I mean, I get the sense like there's somebody, either that's you or the other person, is really, it's like you're really trying to push for a relationship, like a more extended relationship with this person. Like somebody is really pushing it, like I'm getting the sense of like really trying to push forward into going into deeper into this connection. And I think that's where moving too fast is coming in, because I'm not seeing that from both sides. I'm not seeing that from both sides here. I don't see this connection being, necessarily a negative thing. I think comforting and being there for another person, and even having that connection with another person in any way, even family, it's absolutely a very healing and very good thing to feel. But I feel like if feelings aren't being pulled back and things aren't being slowed down, that I really feel like it's going to affect your connection with this person. I feel like it's going to, yeah, I feel like it's going to connect, it's going to really affect negatively with this person. So, um, slow down, take it easy, and you know, I think knowing that you still have that connection with this person is absolutely still a good thing. Might not be what you want, but um, it feels like it's a strong connection. I just think one side has more feelings than the other that just need to be a little bit worked out with. So, good luck to you, and thank you for joining me this evening. Um, Truth, are you still here? Did you want me to do that now, or did you want me to just do talk about that later? She would have jumped out on me. She might have jumped out on me. That's okay. I know her personally. I'll get her later. DM, are you still here? DM if you're still here. Let me know. Yeah, absolutely. Go right ahead. Hi, thank you for liking and subscribing. I'm kind of just going with what I feel tonight. If you want a guaranteed, I'm only on here for a little bit tonight, unfortunately, but I'm gonna be coming on here, and a few times a week. If you want a guaranteed reading, I'm asking for donations. Doesn't matter the amount. I'm kind of just going with what's pulling me in a connection this evening. Action story. Okay, we can look at that. We can see what's going on with your connection here with this person. Love healing guiding messages. Love healing guiding messages. Love healing guiding messages. So I definitely see, really good opportunities coming here, like positive movement moving forward. Um, I've, you know, whether that's them moving forward towards you, and that's a very good possibility. But I get the sense that your connection with this person is going into is going to be going into a really, really good direction, if that makes sense. Um, I get the kind of sense that like things might be a little bit tense right now. Yeah, I was just saying that as I saw your message. I get this feeling that things are a little bit tense right now. And I feel like you're on the same level, but it's not feeling equal, if that makes sense. Maybe connection, not connection, communication. Um, so yeah, so I definitely see that here. Um, but I feel like it's gonna work itself out. I mean, I see that it's coming to a new opportunity for you. I mean, I don't know if that's moving forward in the relationship or even just in life in general for you. I mean, I definitely see something positive moving forward. Yeah. Some men do that. Some men do that. It's like, really? Why gotta play these games? Come on. I'm glad you're aware of that and see it though. Some people don't see it. Some people are blinded, which is fine because you know what? Really, connections and relationships are difficult. Oh yeah, absolutely. Um, I mean, for here, I feel like the heart is overruling the head right now. I feel like the heart is overruling the head, in a way of Um, you just feel so strongly about this person that it's hard to lay down and think every step through very, very carefully, And I think, taking those choices, making a little bit, choices of really seeing things for how they are and kind of, you know, having conversations. Hi, thank you and welcome. Um, I think is definitely something that needs to be, happening. I feel like if you're not currently talking, you know, let's see here. I feel like pushing forward for this, it's definitely absolutely like a learning curve. I think for both of you. This is not a one sided thing. I think that it's a learning curve. Absolutely. I see that. Hi, Dee. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, so I think what you're going through right now is a learning curve for you. So I would definitely absolutely be aware of everything. And I definitely see that, a better opportunity. I don't know, this is the thing though, is that whether it's in this relationship or you realizing that this is not what you are looking for, this is not what you want, I see positive movement either way. So, I think it's time to kind of, start using a little bit more of your head than your heart and really putting them together and really just saying, you know what, this is what I want and move forward and communicate that with the other person, if that makes sense to you. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, I do see positive movement, but I'm getting the sense I'm getting more of the sense that it's more for you to be more of a learning experience for you. So, yeah, I feel tensions are high. Absolutely, I feel tensions are high. But I think they're going to play out. And I think just being more aware of there is a thing such as love and lust and kind of really like putting that out, of kind of separating the two and really realizing, you know what, either this is going to work for us or this isn't. And I think that's where you're at right now. And I think if you, after everything that happens, whether a better connection happens with this person or you separate from this person, either way, I see a learning opportunity for you. So I hope that's helpful for you this evening. Thank you for joining me. Oh, you're very welcome. Let's see here. Shay, if you have a question, let me know. Ooh, two Aquariuses. Oh, that's difficult. uh, that must be so much fun communicating in that relationship. My wife is an Aquarius. Aquariuses do not like to talk about their feelings, but they have such great personalities. Let's see what we can get. Spirit guides, love healing messages, love healing messages, spirit guides, love healing messages, love healing messages. So I definitely get the sense of you and this other person's connection, like the way you guys are with each other. It's kind of feel gives me this. I'm getting the sense of there's a lot of repeating behaviors. Now, whether that's negative or positive, kind of like maybe like bickering back and forth type deal. Kind of like not necessarily like I don't want to say necessarily fighting, but kind of like there's a cycle between you and this person that just keeps going around and around. Um, and breaking that it's hard. Um, I'm getting the sense also that somebody wants to like get up and walk away. Like like get up and walk away, kind of end how I don't want to say end the connection. I want to say end the cycle. Like somebody definitely wants to end this cycle. Um, and I feel like it's just really kind of really, you know, affecting you or this other person emotionally. Um, I feel like, I feel like there's like it's kind of being ignored a little bit. Like trying to explain feelings, trying to explain feelings and trying to say how you really feel. Um, but I feel like it's kind of being ignored here a little bit. I feel like whatever has happened between you and this person, I feel like it happened really quickly. Now, I don't know if there's something that negatively happened recently between you and this person, or maybe just separately. Um, but the sense of like something happened really quickly, and emotions are kind of running high, but they're things are trying to ignore it, kind of be like, you know what, move on and not kind of deal with it, which makes sense because that's absolutely an Aquarius trait. Absolutely makes sense because that's absolutely an Aquarius trait. They kind of just move forward. They kind of, you know what, this shitty thing happened and I don't want to talk about it. Let's just move on. And sometimes that can really affect a person emotionally deep down without bringing it up. So I don't know if there's any debts that need to be paid off, but I definitely seeing, here with the Six of Pentacles is kind of like a payback. If like money's owed or if there's, something borrowed or something, um, yeah, something owed, something borrowed, whether that's money or personal items. I get the feeling that that's going to get worked out. So I don't know if that is, yeah, I mean, somebody's drowning in their emotions right now. Somebody is drowned, like, and it's feeling like they are whatever happened between you and this person, or just maybe in general, this person's feeling just really like you buried yourself in a hole type deal. Like you dug yourself in a hole and you jumped in, and now you're like, shit, how do I get out of it? How do I get out of this hole that I put myself into type deal, kind of as an example. Um, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I see connecting together. I really feel like, I mean, this kind of goes in hand. I think if there was something owed or something that, oh, thank you, Dee. I think that's going to get resolved. I mean, this is coming together and figuring it out, either together, having communication, or whatever that is. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Um, for you or this other person, but I just see that again coming out and getting worked out. Um, yeah, so I do see a little bit of things definitely changing and moving a little bit. You know what I mean? But I really think it's kind of one of those. I pulled the time card, so I mean, I definitely see feelings coming out, whether it's you or this other person finally coming out and displaying feelings about either the situation or just one another at some point. Um, I definitely see that happening, and so I mean, it feels like when that communication does happen, that it's definitely going to be, I think it's going to be a positive conversation for both of you. Um, I definitely see that conversation being very positive for both of you moving forward and either figuring this out or, even talking just about emotions together in general. Um, take advantage of that because as Aquarius is, like I said, they do not display their feelings very easy. So when they do, you want to suck that in. And as you being an Aquarius, don't be afraid to put yourself out there and put a little bit of a risk and saying, you know what, this is how I'm feeling. I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. If there's displaying the emotions to you, display your emotions to them and take advantage of that opportunity. Yeah, absolutely. So I hope that was a little bit helpful direction for you, some insight. And thank you for joining me this evening. Let's see, are you still here? What a Cancer guy. What is the Cancer guy feeling about me? No communication. You're welcome, hon. If you're still here, let me know if that's the same question you would like. All right. Is that the same question you want? I know you asked that not too long ago. So. Cancer guy. Cancer. Spirit guides. Love healing messages. Cancer guy. Cancer guy. Love healing messages. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. So, I mean, I'm getting the sense that he doesn't know what he wants, if that makes sense. Like I get the sense that he's already in a place of maybe not knowing exactly where he wants to go. Um, yeah, like that kind of like in that middle of just not, I think emotionally just not knowing where he wants, what he wants to do. Um, yeah, I mean, hmm, tricky cancer, tricky cancer. Yeah, I mean, I get the sense that he's juggling a lot. Like there's a lot going on for this person. You know, whether that be in the relationship or outside, emotional mess and unstable. Yeah, I can see that. There's no definite, I feel like this person has a lot going on for them. And I feel like it's inside and out of the connection, like in life in general, like whether that be family, work. I feel like this person feels like there is a heavy weight on their shoulders and they are carrying a lot, they are juggling a lot of things. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, I can sense that very not just kind of not knowing where they're going, carrying a lot of shit and trying to balancing everything out. Um, I think is what's going on for this person right now. I get the sense that this person is a strong person, like, and this can be on the outside, because I'm a Cancer and I know how that hard shell works. So it's kind of like on the outside, this person is seen as a strong male, like he's got his shit together. You know what I mean? And in reality, back in that psyche, is emotionally a fucking mess. Like, just putting it out there, you know what I mean? And I know how that works because I'm a Cancer, you know what I mean? I'm an emotional being, like, as, oh, I, I don't really do the hard shell thing. But yeah, this person is like, yeah, exactly. Whereas I can see that. You know what I mean? As there's a strong, warrior over here, and the emperor is like a strong entity, a strong spirit. But but with here with the emotions the way they are, that's the outside. The, the outside is the strong part, absolutely. But deep down inside, this person is just really like kind of like what the hell am I doing? Like, I just want to be like, what the hell am I doing? You know what I mean? Like, that's what pops into my head when I think. They're kind of like deep down inside, they're just, oh my god. At the end of the day, when you're just like so stressed out, you're just like, oh my god, what am I doing? And I really really sense that from this person, but they're not going to come out and say it because they're putting up their shield, they're putting up their shell, they're just labeling as, I'm a badass, you know what I mean? Not a badass, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm a strong, powerful man and I'm in control of my shit, when in reality, you're kind of falling apart a little bit here, just a little bit inside, you know. Um, let's see, kind of find out, a bit more about this connection here. Like, where are we going with this connection? Spirit guides, where are we going with this connection? Where are we going with this connection? Hey, Capricorn Sun, how are you? Where are we going with this connection? What is the feelings? What are we doing? Yeah. So, I mean, for you, I see new beginnings. And I feel like if this person is just not, I feel if you continue this connection with this person, it's really going to continue to negatively affect you. I really feel like this is kind of affecting you more than I think it is. And maybe you do realize it. I don't know. But I mean, I'm getting, right here, it's kind of like if you continue the path that you're in right now and continue this connection with this person for you, it's not going to turn out in a positive thing. But I see new opportunities, like a new birth here for you. So take that into reference. Sometimes when you let a person go and let go of that negativity, you open yourself up to positive things to happen in your life, and I think that's what needs to happen here for you, to be able, because I'm not saying this person's a horrible person, absolutely not. I think they are emotionally not knowing where they want to be at, and I think that if I get this, I just feel like this is not the connection for you. This is not the connection for you at all. Yes, this message is to move forward. Absolutely. I mean, new beginnings, but new beginnings are not going to happen until the negativity is pulled out. It will not happen until that negativity is pulled away, which, is harder to say than do. You know what I mean? Relationships are hard, like it's hard to find a direction, you know what I mean? But I really feel like in order for you to have new opportunities, not necessarily like moving or house or job, you know what I mean? I'm saying for you emotionally, a new opportunity to bring in positivity, you've got to release that negative. You've got to release that negative for you to bring in positive, and start seeing the world for how it is, kind of, taking some time for yourself. And, I feel like there's just so much juggling and emotional chaos with this person, and with this person not knowing what the hell they want. I mean, why would you want to continue a connection like that? If you know what you want and you know where you're going, you know what I mean? It's just a lot of negativity. So I hope that was helpful for you this evening. And I hope everything works out for you. And thank you for letting me channel your spirit guides. Yep, absolutely. Oh, you're very welcome. Queen Bee, how are you this evening? Or Bean, sorry. How are you this evening? Hold on one second. It's okay, I feel sick. Oh, that sucks. I wasn't feeling well. I think it was like last week. Let's all hope it's not. That would be no fun. Yes, absolutely, Capricorn Sun. I will get to you next. Well, I hope you start feeling better. Reading for March. Love healing messages. Spirit guides love healing messages. Love it healing messages. Well, if you got an upset stomach, I would suggest more something like Tums, possibly, depending on the symptoms. I suffer from like heartburn, indigestion a lot, so Tums are work really well for me. And Prilosec. So I'm kind of getting the sense of, some some type of movement for you in general. I feel like is gonna come, but I feel like it's gonna come fast. Kind of like it, kind of like something's gonna have ideas. Yeah. Oh, for the body aches. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. But so here I get, kind of get a feel of like something's gonna happen for you, like movement in something. I'm trying to see for relationship. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting the sense of like maybe a connection with somebody, but I feel like it's kind of like a quick thing. Like like it's happening overnight. Um, I don't know if that is necessarily maybe an ex coming involved, kind of, because I got the old flame card here, reconnecting with an old flame here. Now, whether that's something you want or not, I mean, I I don't know. I don't know. Some people don't want that. Some people, I don't know if you're trying to fix a connection with a past flame or you're just like, hell no. But, I see some type of communication with an old flame here. Yeah, with an old flame here. And I don't know if here I feel like it's kind of like you're juggling finances here, so I don't know if that's another struggle that you're currently having. um yeah, I mean, they're old flames for a reason, right? They are old flames for a reason. That makes sense. So, you might get connected by an old flame at some point, and not want it, but it might happen out of the blue. Whether they connect with you or you see something that's happening, I do see some financial kind of like balancing your financials here. I think that's something that is really important for you to be, looking at, you know, you know, I feel like the financial thing is kind of very common, very common with everybody right now, with how the world is, everybody's kind of just generally struggling, financially. Yeah, I mean, I see this old flame coming in and starting shit. I see them coming in and either trying to start crap with you, maybe bringing in some drama, trying to buy a property. Yeah, I mean that makes sense here. This is, right here, the two pentacles is really about balancing your finances. So really kind of looking at where you're putting things, just being a little bit more aware of how things are being shuffled around financially. I see that here. But I see this old flame coming in and starting crap. I hate to say it. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But unseen negative circumstances. I feel like that's something that is going to come in and affect you. So. That's what I'm trying to see here. I mean, I feel like it's trying to pull me. It's just trying to have me focus into your life. You know, I- I'm. I think that I'm getting the sense of your spirit guides are just wanting you to focus on this new movement opportunity. I mean, more financial stuff. I mean, I'm not polling. Yeah, I mean, that gives me the past flame feel. I'm not getting a connection with a new person. I'm not getting a full new connection, a strong connection um with a person. I'm pulling a lot of new opportunity, the proper moving, like you said, you're trying to buy a property, and focusing on uh as you mentioned, a new, moving, financials. I really feel like that's kind of like the like the main thing, the main thing that needs to be focused on right now. I mean, here for the Nine of Wands, keep quiet and listen. You'll find out something will help you to better your life. A cycle of completion follows a job well done. Nearby negative cards will affect your positive one. Yeah, I mean, I, I don't know if that the old flame is in connection with this financial move for you, but this financial move is like it's huge for you. It's all over the place here for you. Um, yeah, I feel like that energy changes daily though, right? Flame will change. And that's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. But I think for right now, I mean, it's like I'm just getting, um, focusing on this move, focusing on moving forward with this, and yeah, I mean, really kind of finalizing your move and things like that. It just gives me a sense of like that is what's supposed to be happening and focused on at the moment. Oh yeah, absolutely, Capricorn Sun, absolutely. Some more good guidance for you. I'm not seeing a new flame. I'm not seeing a new connection, with a person here. I'm just not getting it. I'm seeing, kind of just really working on pushing forward with this move and kind of just really focusing on it. I mean, here with the high priestess of earth, she's really about working on your health and your body and soul and working on your confidence and focusing on, like I said before, your health. And I think it's just a new flame is not going to help you. It, everybody wants love. Everybody wants that connection and feel great. But I feel like that isn't your focus right now. I feel like your focus needs to be right here for you to move. Things can change, you know what I mean? But I just, it feels positive though, you know what I mean? Like finalize, doing all these things, I think are going to make you feel more confident and, and that's funny because, here with the high priestess of earth, she's a, she's a health symbol, so if you're struggling with health or maybe some body positivity, just kind of breaking that down and really working on that for you. I mean, it's right here, the high priestess of earth is asking you to wait until you see tangible evidence of what you seek and understand about a person. Stay grounded for yourself, you know um, and then I think that flame will come in, but but this is positive, you know what I mean? It's giving you some direction of kind of what the next thought, what the next move is, because I see this becoming successful for you. I mean, this old flame here, he can take a hike. He can try it. You know what? You could be like, he can try it. But you know what? You know, I think this is your main focus right now. I think it should be your main focus right now because I'm just not seeing a new flame, a new connection, if that makes sense, at the moment for you. So I hope that was a little bit helpful for you. You know, watch out for that negativity, old flame here coming in. Tell him take a hike. And good luck. Whew. Hi and welcome. Capricorn Sun, what you got for me? What you got for me this evening? I'm starting to lose it a little. Sorry. Absolutely. Okay. Love healing messages. Love healing messages. Love healing messages. Spirit guides, love healing messages. Messages. So I'm getting kind of the sense of like connection wise that it's been kind of like like the same cycle of relationships. Like you got a type, you go for that, and it just doesn't end very well. Kind of like a cycle. Like you deal with the same cycle with the same people. Um, quite often, and I get the sense of like you're just done with it. You're just done with it. I get the kind of sense of like you not exactly knowing what direction you should be taking right now on following your heart. I feel like you're kind of stuck on like, do I put my heart out there or do I not? Kind of that like stuck situation. So I don't know if that's, maybe that's the cycle, maybe the cycle for you in general. Kind of I just get like questioning yourself on what to do in relationships in general. Let's see if I can get more Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's just a lot, like for you in general, like a lot of kind of like questioning what your next move is. I feel like a little bit of like depression, like kind of, like I just want to sigh. Like that's just like I just want to sigh. Like I'm trying to like explain how I'm feeling here. Um, no, I don't know if like there is a person or a connection of a person that you're hoping for, or you're looking towards, or just in general. You're not really dealing with anyone in general. Yeah, I didn't really get that sense. I didn't really get that sense. I'm just kind of getting a sense of like you just are kind of like stuck and not knowing what to do. I mean, this could resemble just in your life in general. Yeah, see, that doesn't make any sense to me. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I'm trying to like separate my emotions here. Um, I feel like this is kind of throwing it out of the ballpark here. I feel like there is a possibility. There's a one person on my mind right now. Yeah, and it's funny because so here, the Fool card could be plenty of many things, but for me, it represents. Well, it depends on the situation. I feel. Knight of Cups over here. Sorry, I'm trying to say this. So for the Knight of Cups, I sense there is a friendship that you have with somebody, and as you said, there's a person in mind, but it's not happening now. I feel like you have a friendship with this person, and I feel like feelings are moving towards, more developing more. But I feel like I just get the sense of like not knowing where to go, not knowing how to move forward, like, or just in general, like, is this something I really want to be doing with this person? Um, hmm, not really communication. Well, even if you're not in communication, you can still be confused about your emotions on how you feel towards somebody, or how you want to fix things, or even continue to communicate. Or I don't know if you're, maybe nervous about telling this person how you feel if you haven't already. I just kind of feel like there's, a little bit of lack of courage here, kind of like not really wanting to fully open up. Yeah, and I feel that. You know what I mean? I just feel like your confusion is giving me confusion. If that makes sense. Like literally, like I feel very confused on this situation. I really, really do. I really do. I think it's that kind of feeling more feelings for a friend, but not wanting to ruin that friendship type deal. I mean, that's what I'm getting the sense from, if that makes sense to you. And I feel like you're going through a lot of more, I feel like you're emotionally down. Now, I don't know if that's necessarily just in general because it's life, um, or if it's in the situation just in general. It's just kind of, just not knowing where you go or what you want to do in this connection, um, is kind of taking me. I feel depression here. I really do. I feel like you don't feel like you have the courage enough to come up to this person or even finalize what you really want. And that's okay to not know what you want right now. You know what I mean? You're taking it slow, trying to, figure out exactly what you want. But I just feel like there's something emotionally pulling you down. And I don't think it could be, like I said, you know, you're sitting here watching, waiting. I think I definitely see that kind of just looking, looking to see what is going to happen next with even without communicating. So I don't know if you're going through it right now emotionally, but that's what I'm that's what I'm feeling. It could be this other person's energy. I mean, it could be this other person's energy because I'm tapping into this other person's energy too. Yeah, I'm tapping into this other person's energy too. So that is absolutely a possibility. I get the sense of kind of like wanting to take care of somebody, kind of like wanting to be that, like wanting and needing to be that type of caregiver, not caregiver. I don't want to say caregiver. That's kind of like something you do for elderly people, but just like taking, like you want, it's like you. I get the sense of like, I like taking care of people. I like making people feel good. You know what I mean? And I feel like that is something that I get the sense like maybe you're kind of, really, re, reaching for, and something that you just, you wanna be there for somebody. You wanna be making other people feel good. Yeah, this is the other person in this connection. Then this person is going through it emotionally because somebody is just not with it emotionally. I mean, obviously, if that's not you, I mean, I'm channeling this other person here right now. It's the other person. Absolutely. You know, I just get I'm getting like a strong depression feeling. And so that might be the reason why I mean, maybe you're not in full communication, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's going on in this other person's life. Um, I feel like if you kind of just, I see that you're I feel like you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing in this connection. I don't think that, I'm not getting the sense of like e- everything that you're doing is, taking it slow. And, I sense, really trying to figure out where you want to go with this. I think really trying to cipher everything out. I think that's the right path for you right now. That makes sense. I know it's not really pulling you to enough direction, but sometimes you just need to hear like what you're doing is the right path. I feel like okay, so we got, rigid here. That's kind of like your walls are up. Your walls are high and up. And so, I feel like, yeah, you're very, I think, if you want to communicate with feelings with this person, I think tapping into yourself and kind of really sitting down, I mean, even if you probably already have, because I get the sense that this is just something that is being thought about quite often, kind of just putting the pros and cons out there of, well, if I continue a connection with this person, then this will happen. But if I just say, you know what, I'll take it on as it is, then you know what I mean? I feel like you're just, everything that you're doing right now, it just feels like that. You're taking the steps. I do see your walls up high though. Yeah, and I see that. I definitely see that. Um, yeah, I mean, with focus here, it's just, with focus here, it's just kind of like focus, continuing to focus on what you're doing. And, I don't know what much more I can say. You know what I mean? I mean, I definitely think that you're on the right path. I think this other person, this other, this other, it's got to be the other person then. But somebody is going through it emotionally. There's depression. I'm feeling depressed. And if it's not you, honey, then it's the other person. And, I feel your walls are up high and you're being very cautious. And I think that at some point, when you do communicate with this other person, you know, I'm not saying pull down your walls 100%, but pull it down maybe 20%, just enough so it's under your chin. you know, it's over your head. Pull it down so, at least you can see your face. Just right there, you know what I mean? And have a conversation with this person. Kind of pull that courage out and see how that goes when you do communicate with the person. So thank you for joining me tonight. I am actually going to be signing off for the evening. I just wouldn't want to depress anyone. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. Um, but thank you for coming back and joining me. Um, I just wanted to come on and do a quick session for a couple people. I am going to be signing off. Please like and subscribe. I will be coming on a couple times a week to try to give some more healing messages. And thank you for everybody that's joined me and letting me channel your spirit guides this evening. Um, I will be back on in if not tomorrow night, maybe the next night. I'm signing off for the evening, so please feel free to come and join me again. I'm mostly on it. I'm on East Coast time, so I'm normally on later on at night. Um, if I do pop on, so absolutely. If you're subscribed to my channel, um, you know you'll see me coming on here. So East Coast time in the evening. Um, and I hope everyone has a blessed evening. Um, and thank you for joining me, and have a great evening.